What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So I want to talk about three things: the narc, of course, the new supply, and the truth. When it comes to narcissists and going no contact, or them just meeting the new supply and just leaving you in the dust like they do when they just up and disappear, it doesn't matter whether you go no contact or they go no contact. They still feel that emptiness by not having you, especially if you show them that you don't care, if you show them that you're not bothered, by the non-communication. When a narcissist meet the new supply, the narcissist, they want you to know that they're just having a time of their life. They've met the love of their life. They've met someone who is treating them better than you. They want to put that person up against you as a competition to devalue you. They want to, they want to make you jealous. They need to get a response and a reaction out of you. And when you don't give them that, it takes away supply, and it also gives them an injury. So what the narcissists do, they become very down. They're quiet. They just moan and just complain about every little thing. Every little thing agitates them. And the reason why they respond that way to the new supply is because they're thinking about you. And I noticed this with the narc today at work. We were having a meeting, and while we were waiting for the meeting to start, I just noticed how she was doing the most to please her. And no matter what she offered to do, you know, it didn't move her in any kind of way. She even called herself getting up from the seat where she was to come and sit somewhat in front of me, but turn her back to me. It just goes to show that, see, the narcissists, they can't stand to be in your company. One, if you're not giving them the attention that they feel they deserve from you. And two, if they notice the new supply and you are having, like a good interaction. They can't stand there because this ruins their plan to throw the new supply in your face. And so, that's why the narcissists, they react the way they do towards your reaction to the new supply. They're miserable. It wasn't supposed to be like that. They wanted to see you just completely lose it and just show how much bitter you are about how they've moved on. They've met someone new and how this person is treating them. But you done been there before and you've seen it all before, so none of this is new to you. If anything, you feel sorry for that person because that person is doing everything they can to keep the narcissist from feeling miserable, from being miserable. They look horrible and they are wearing themselves out, catering to the narcissist. She was literally sweeping under her feet. She completely cleaned up her area for her, just laid it all out. She do things for this narc that she don't do for herself. Because that's the type of individual she is. That's the type of person, when you're used to working with a person and you know their ways, you kind of know what to expect from them. But when it comes to that narc and her being the supply she is, it's like she is working overtime to please her. And it doesn't matter what she do, she wasting her time. Because the narcissist is bothered by the fact that you don't care. See, when they call themselves pretending like they moved on and want to throw it in your face and everything and threaten you with the new supply, and you're like, okay, well, congratulations. See, that's not the response they expected from you. They wanted something different. They needed you to be just in pieces behind it. And when you just show them the whole opposite reaction, it's just like that just pisses them off to the point where they're like, they'll kick the new supply out of the way because they're just that angry at the fact that that you don't care about the new supply. You don't care about what's going on with them. You've moved on. And even if you haven't moved on, you're just not interested in entertaining the narc. They still gonna give you that same old reaction. Anger, frustration, and misery. They live in misery when they lose you, when they lose a really, really good source of supply. And not saying that the new supply is good supply. It's just that they haven't realized, how good they are, like way too good to deal with something like that. They don't understand the situation that they're in, and we done all been there. It's like when you could say, like, I was way too good, like, I wasted so much time with this one person who did not deserve me. It's like when it finally dawned on you, you kind of feel like you just does something, you remove something off of you that gave you a bad look, because you wore that for so long. You were in that type of environment for so long. And that's why I wanted to speak on the Young Pharaoh videos, because if y'all are familiar with Young Pharaoh, I mean, just go check him out. It's ATN Nation. That's the new name of that's the channel. That's the name of his new channel. It used to be Young Pharaoh. He was very, very close to, if not had already hit 1 million subscribers. YouTube took his channel down. He started all over, and we start to see his true colors. It's because he's a narcissist. He started to show, why can I talk today? He started to show his true colors through his personal relationship with the mother of his 2 kids. And he had very young children. And that's when they really seek their teeth into you and just like suck all of everything out of you. If you even check her out, you'll see how much it's really weighing her down. All of his toxic energy and behavior and abuse. He's been threatening her openly on social media, threatening her classmate. He even went up to her job and made threats. This is on social media. And if YouTube want to take anything down, why didn't they take that down? It's like, I don't be understanding sometimes how they choose to target certain material on this platform, to make an example out of. But that's something that just should not be overlooked. And he is a mass manipulator. I can go on and on about it, but y'all don't want to, y'all don't want me to talk about that. So I'm going to leave that alone because I really didn't want to touch that. Anyway, it's just like talking about another CJ So Cool. They just disgust me. Everything about them. Just straight up narcissists. But go check them out for y'allself. And you'll see what I'm talking about if you're not already familiar with them. But that's what I want to talk about. The narcissist, the new supply, and the truth. That's why they are not happy with the new supply. Because they can't be happy with you. So that concludes this video. Thank y'all for watching, and I will talk to you soon.